Today, I want to talk about, the transformations that Bob Proctor brought into my life. It's been exactly 2 years since we lost him. And, ever since I met him, everything just started changing in my life. So, as sad as I am that I could never meet him in person, I still remember the time when I first met him. And, the first thing he said to me was, Shalini, if you want to change anything in your life, if you want to do anything of impact in your life, the first thing that you need to do is change your attitude. And I always thought I had a good attitude, but I had never understood what it really meant. These are some of the things that I learned from him that, we take a lot of things for granted in our lives, right? We think we are in the right direction until we get somebody to actually mentor us, to guide us. So, he realized that I had not really understood what attitude meant. And that is what I came to realize, that attitude is one of the most misunderstood words in the English dictionary. He told me that until you don't shift the way you're thinking about things, the way you're feeling, and the way you're acting towards everything in your life, nothing is ever going to change. Because, we all have a habit of waiting for our external circumstances to change, right? How many of you are waiting that your external circumstances change before anything else changes? So you don't want to change yourself, but you want to change everything externally first. Now, this is one of the most important lessons that I learned from him. And, I was that person who was reading a lot of books, watching a lot of videos. I was trying to talk to a lot of people because, you hear that a lot of this information is available for free. But what I learned from Bob is that knowing this information, but understanding it needs a mentor, somebody who can take you on the right path, because there's so much flowing out there that you might not be able to get onto the right path with all this information. You will not experience actual real transformation unless you really understand this information and you implement this information in the right way. And this is exactly what Bob Proctor helped me to do. My personal relationships just started changing. Everything around me started changing in the way that I could actually take that leap towards my current practice with ease and less effort. So that is what Bob Proctor did for me. And another thing he also really, really made me understand was that, if you want to have more in your life, do more for other people. Don't expect people to do things for you, but you be the first person to do more for other people. And that's where my attitude started shifting also, because until I did not understand who I was, I could not even shift my attitude. So it's very important that we understand who we really are. We rely on external circumstances to drive our lives. We're all externally driven, right? We are all always reacting rather than responding. But a response will never come unless you understand who you really are. So what really is attitude? This is something he really, really explained to me. In any situation, he told me, always look for the good, always think right, always make sure that your thoughts are in the right direction. When your thoughts are in the right direction, no matter what is happening outside, and of course, it's very difficult to have a good attitude, to have your thoughts in the right direction when things are not working out for you, right? So have your thoughts in the right direction, automatically you start feeling good about that situation, no matter what. Even if it's not working your way, there's always something good in that situation, believe me. And I've experienced this for myself. And automatically you will start acting in the right way for that particular situation, whether it's working for you or not. So this is a very, very important lesson. And again, I want to reiterate that the difference between knowing information and really understanding and implementing it, because this is where the gap is, where the transformation does not happen. You think you know a lot because you've been going through all this information that's available online. Everybody is really speaking about these things online. But the question is, where is the real transformation? Are you really experiencing real transformation? So this is what Bob brought to light in my life. And believe me, after I met him, everything started changing. It was just fantastic because, with Bob, it's all about moving on the right frequency, right? Because what happens when you're on the wrong frequency, that's when things are not going right for you. So slowly and gradually, as I worked with him, my personal relationship started transforming. My entire career changed. Now I am happy. I live my days the way I want to live. I used to be that person who used to wait for the end of the week in order to enjoy my life, in order to be happy. But now every single day when I wake up with purpose. My life is fulfilled. I'm happy, and everything around me is always working out for me. There's so much love flowing around me. And now I can give more of that to people, because another thing that he really taught me was the importance of self-love. He told me that if you don't learn to love yourself, you'll never have the right attitude. You'll never be able to give more to other people. You'll never able to do more for other people. So if you want to prosper in your life, if you want your business, your personal relationships, your career to propel to the next level in an easier manner, then do more for other people, give out more to other people, serve more, find ways to do more for other people with a great attitude. So this is my tribute to Bob Proctor today. Thank you for listening.